Welcome to East Coast Reviews. Today, decided to just pop up and do a Rate That Beer, community beer reviews. So, live group panel. If anybody else wants to hop up, I put a link where they could get it. And if you can't get that link, you can always message me and I can figure out a way to get it to you. But yeah, just decided to do a couple beer reviews, maybe one review, depending on if anybody shows up, or maybe two reviews. I can see some people in the chat here. Cheers to Poppy Eats. Go for a beer right now. There you go, man. Cheers, bro. Yeah, so I do have a good amount of stuff that I've brought home recently that I kind of just have to pump out reviews on. I've been trying to just kind of record them casually, but I want to drink them as fresh as I can. So I decided, Rate That Beer is a good way to get through some product. We also got miscellaneous.
I told you I'd be here. I just needed a minute.
No, yeah, you're good. I started at 5:30 anyways. It's whatever, just to get it going. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing some beer reviews. Everyone's invited if you would like to. Oh, miscellaneous camera's doing the thing that my camera did. Is he back? There he is.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
That
never does that.
All right. No worries.
I gotta go get beer.
All right, so I guess I'll present mine. I'll start pouring mine up. Let me get me big screen here. All right, so first beer I got is from Fox Farm Brewery. This is their Helmahold Munich style Dunkel, clocking in at 5.3% alcohol by volume. It was canned 8/9/23. I can't really tell if that's the 0 or 2. It might be a 2, it might be a 0. But it's either 8/29 or 8/9/23. Still, if so, it's a month to 2 months old. Not bad at all. Yeah, Dunkel. Let's pour it up. Now, the really cool thing about Fox Farm is you can buy single cans when you go there. So, just recently washed this. My Spiegel. I think this is like a stout porter glass. All right. Pours a amberish brown, going more towards brown in appearance. Nice ruby hue at the bottom. See that? Kind of khaki colored, foamy, sudsy head on top. Good lacing. It's already showing nice lacing. Yeah, looks pretty good. So I'll go over that next time around. Cheers. Then we'll pull up miscellaneous. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Cheers, man.
You're good. So I'm not sure exactly what this is because there was that beer man had that miscellaneous can dilemma. No pun intended. But this is supposedly the last my last couch cat. And this could be Bumpy's IPA. You never know. 50 shot. But yeah, 8.5% canned on 8.5. So I did want to hold on to these for a little bit. If this is in fact the wee heavy 26.6 IBUs, to see if some of that hoppy note would drop off. So this is the last one I've got. Ooh, it's alive.
That was a nice hiss.
That was. I'm pretty sure this is that's the brown ale. Or Scotch wee heavy.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice dark. I'd say amber. It looks much darker and brown, but you can kind of pick up on that hue right there. It's much lighter in color. Off-white, one finger head. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Effervescence looks good. So yeah. I can't complain. Oh, dude, this smells amazing.
What's the ABV?
This is 8.5%.
Oh, okay. How long have you had that?
Well, they were canned on 8/5/23, so this is literally 2 months old.
Yeah.
So, just based solely on some of the aroma, I can definitely think that the hoppiness took a bit of a dive there, which was what I was trying to see what would happen. Because we all got when we got these, they were fairly fresh, and that hop's gonna stand out. And typically, you got your Scottish.
Do you want to Do you want to keep going through with your review, or do you want me to go and do mine and then you can do yours?
Whatever you want to do, Tanner. It's all right by me. I don't even care if you blow me up or whatever. We could both share. It's only 2 of us.
All right, that works.
But don't leave me at the head of the table like Alex always does.
Put me
back over there.
So yeah, my head's pretty much completely dissipated. It's got some good color to it though for a Dunkel. Definitely nice and dark. Nose. Of course, my neighbor's mowing his lawn. He hasn't mowed his lawn in the past 2 or 3 days. He normally does on Wednesdays. Now he's got the lawnmower going out there. Lots of caramel malt, bready. There's a nice fruity citrus floral. A little bit of raisin and some nuttiness. Smells really good. Now, I had this on draft. I don't remember if I had this canned. Somebody might have opened one while we were at Bear Tuber Palooza. But I know I had this on draft, and it was really good. Yeah, it smells like it's going to be nice and sweet, bready. Oh, Miscellaneous camera's doing that thing again. But, yeah. Oh, he's back. You all right?
I'm having technical issues.
I passed on my problems to you because it hasn't happened to me yet. My camera hasn't disconnected yet. But yeah, I'm gonna dive in and try it out. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
What are you saying? What's going on?
I'm having technical issues. Well, my wife was trying to get my VR headset to work. So I've got it's my mess.
Oh yeah, maybe you're moving the USB or something around. That's what was happening with mine. If you bump the USB,
yeah.
I just had to put. I took isopropyl alcohol, and my power button has been getting sticky because I spilt stuff on the top of the computer. So the power button was sticky, so it was stuck down. So I pressed it. I just pressed it, right, and it would stay down to the point where it was causing itself to shut off. So I had to take a little bit of paper towel and isopropyl alcohol and wipe the top of it, and it popped right back up. So it worked, thank God. But that would have sucked if it would kept just getting stuck and not turning on. That was literally like 10 minutes ago or like 15 minutes ago. But yeah, the flavor on this, it's actually really solid. What's the ABV again? 5.3. This is a good beer for the kind of like the fall weather. It's not too high in ABV, and it's not too filling, but you kind of getting those flavors going towards more of like a porter, more of like a darker beer. I think this would be like a good fall beer, but yeah, I just get a lot of caramel malt breadiness. Definitely a lot thinner on the palate than you would expect for a Dunkel. But that does add to the drinkability. But also, you're kind of disappointed a little bit because the nose is so prominent and kind of robust. You get a little bit of like coffee and dark chocolate as well. So you're expecting the palate to be a little bit thinner. But I guess Dunkels are also kind of definitely nowhere near the viscosity or of a porter, or they're close, not nowhere near, but they're definitely not as thick as a porter. You know what I mean? As far as mouthfeel and stuff, it's pretty good. It's solid. I like it. Not bad. I'm not too familiar with Dunkels, but I've had a few of them. I think they're solid products. They're solid styles. How's the Beer Man beer?
I was just looking up the style for a second there. Honestly, man, it's got a nice sweet. brown bread, caramel, toffee, a little bit of roasty in there, man. This definitely seems to have mellowed out for sure on the nose. Had a little bit of retention there, but let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. And cheers, Chatio.
Oh yeah. Definitely that hop, that strong hop that was up front with this when I was drinking it is dissipated out. Ooh. Sorry, I just coming into this. I'm like, where's that?
I like that style, dude. That style is really hard to come by, but when you find a good one, like the Dirty Bastards, unfortunately, I don't purchase them anymore due to reasons. But yeah, that style in general is awesome. I wish more people would make them.
Medium body, carbonation slightly low. Definitely, like I said, that hop flavor is dissipated out. Doesn't have any tea-like qualities as an old IPA-ish or whatever, you know. Definitely getting the caramel, slight roast, brown bread, maybe even like toasted wheat bread type flavor on it. I will say this.
Oh yeah, he sent me that one. I do remember that.
I am getting more of a, almost like a more traditional Scottish wee heavy. Almost get like that. I feel like the water profile. Oh, there you go. I got my last one right here. It's still got beer in it. It tastes more traditional now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because that's not a beer. That's a beer that you definitely let sit for a little bit before you serve it to people. No, you give it.
I
Maybe
would say when we first had these and we sat down and did them, I would say it was a little green.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is definitely a style that you let sit for just a little bit. I think that's kind of with a lot of higher ABV beers too, because triples are like that as well. Like if you drink a triple between a month, less than a month old, they're typically super green. The triple, the one that the bear, that's why I was surprised with that, because that was it wasn't green. But yeah, there are certain styles I definitely think that maybe like a month is definitely best. What the hell is that?
I mean, this is definitely seems to be hitting where it needs to. I mean, I'm looking at the BJCP guidelines for it, and it's right in there, man. It's hitting it. This does have some sort of fruit note to it. It's hard to say. I wouldn't say it says plums, raisins, or dried fruit. There's something there, maybe raisin-esque, but overall, man, it's got a nice nutty character to it. Very faint smokiness. The alcohol is well hidden. I'll tell you that. For 8.5%, really not kicking too hard. You know what I mean? It's a very drinkable beer. I think if you poured this up for somebody now, compared to like I said when we first had it, you'd get a lot more. I don't know. It just feels a bit more traditional than before. So, no complaints here, man. This definitely held up, and it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. So, yeah, pretty good. Beer man's been knocking them out.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that was a good one. Guy's like getting right up against mine. Can you hear it?
I can't hear it at all, bro.
Oh,
not at all.
Do you hear it?
Nope.
Really?
I don't hear it at all.
That's crazy.
You got your reduced noise background setting.
Well, I got like the foam thing on over the mic, whatever the reducer.
The muff.
That's good. Yeah. What are you doing, Josh? Come on, come review one of those beers in your closet that's been there for 10 years. Right? Tell him to pull
It's
something
too early for Josh.
out of the graveyard. But yeah, he's probably working though. Maybe.
Damn near 6:00. Should be.
5:46. Yeah, I like this. This is pretty good.
I haven't had any products from that company. I think I saw them
well,
down here. I think I saw them down here, but I didn't know
I don't
nothing
know.
about
I
them.
don't know. I think they're like Treehouse. Can you hear that?
Barely.
Jesus, dude, he's like
It's
right
not
out
as
my.
bad as you think it is.
Well, if you were here, you would be like, he's right outside my window. Josh, what are you talking about? You're blocked.
But I don't know, man, because I was talking to Joe about it, and I'm like, does anybody know about this company? And I ran across them at one of those beer stores. That doesn't mean they don't get here.
Oh yeah, it's true. You could be like Josh.
I mean, I got like
a guy that knows 17 guys halfway.
I've seen crazier, man. Like I said, seeing Biden's collab, seeing other half down here, which is I don't know. It kind of depends on where you're at and who's that you're dealing with. Because I've seen stuff that like I've never seen anywhere. I go to the store and I'm like, well, it's like
that's like
the holy grail in here. I'm like, geez.
That's like Fidens for us. Like Fidens, I don't think is technically distributed, but then you'll find it and it'll be like $30 a 4-pack, like crazy.
Mm-hmm. It gets out there. It's maybe not distribution, but maybe they send products to stores.
I don't know why the Bumpy's gets other half for like $29 or something. It's crazy.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay
that. They tried that down here at what was it at like Total Wine, and I'm like
29 for a 4-pack other half, right? Yeah.
Nope.
That's crazy.
That's an $18 4-pack, bro. What are you trying to do?
I know. No, the other half is always expensive though. Like I could get, which is crazy too, because other people will say differently, but I think you can get super more hop saturated beers. Sometimes I personally noticed isn't as hop saturated as some of these other guys that you can get for less than $20 a 4-pack. 4-pack of Julius is $15. If you want that super hop saturated, but that other half has like good blending. They have a variety of flavor. There are a lot of people kind of like Treehouse, where it's like a lot of their beers just kind of taste the same. Whereas like other half, you can kind of tell that they have a little bit more balance and they have a different kind of profile every once in a while. It doesn't just taste like a friggin' one base beer. This guy's driving me nuts, dude. How many times does he need to go by the window? Like, there's more parts of the yard, man.
It gives me almost like slight coffee vibe. I think it's the roast.
Troon? What is Troon, Josh?
Troon is a brewery in New Jersey. Very, very. They make some killer looking brew and it sells out super quick. It's a very, very small facility.
It's a very small website too, and it's not secure.
Yeah, you're probably better off going on Instagram. They're one of those kind of places.
Oh, they're out of New Jersey. So it's that. Oh, their beers look cool though.
Yeah, you got to wait till the light's on. That's when they're serving. They have a light they turn on outside. I'm starting to think it's a myth. I don't even know if they sell beer. It's like Josh says, every time they post, as soon as they post it, like they make the post and it's like sold out on every one of their products.
Here you go. The front of it.
I heard it that time.
Yeah, because he's starting it up.
Their New Englands are crazy looking. Like what is that?
That looks good.
There was one down in there. What is that? That TQ right there?
Which one? What the heck? Look at that.
Yeah,
What is that?
that's what I mean. They're making.
That's cool.
Yeah. Crazy. Josh is head over heels for that company. I told him let's just go on vacation, buy a tent, we'll just camp out, parking lot. Wait for
Wait, they
light
just
to come on.
constantly sell out?
Huh?
They just constantly sell out?
That's the word on the street.
Oh.
Like when they go to like when they have new product or they have product to sell, apparently they have this light and they turn it on. And that's like the bat signal. It's the word on the street, bro.
Brewhouse Brewing is out of Portland. How are you getting Portland, Oregon beers?
That's basically what Josh said. It's small batch. I figured that's what they do. They probably make, I don't know, 10-gallon batch. Can up. When it's gone, it's gone. First come, first serve.
What is this, Josh?
And the thing is, it's like I don't think they put out a large amount of product either.
Unreal. Look at this.
I don't know about that place, Josh.
Yeah, right?
Fucking goat heads and satanic shit everywhere. Looks up your alley, though.
Yeah. Same with the Troon design.
Yeah, but I guess, yeah, Troon's like super small batch, and they're super exclusive.
Small batch beer.
Yeah.
Small batch beer.
I mean, that's I don't know. I guess that's what brings the hype. They make really good stuff. They only make very limited supply of it, and that's what gets them hooked. And those people are like ready to beat down the fucking door. They're like waiting. They're out there.
That's cool though.
I guess that's how they keep their hype, man. And you don't get like it's. I can understand it because you can put a lot of money into a smaller batch instead of making quantity of it, and it's kind of a bit more justifiable, like cost wise. Say I got this. If you make a 10-gallon batch compared to like a 50-gallon batch, and
what size does Beer Man usually make?
I believe Beer Man's got he runs a 10-gallon batch. It kind of depends on what he's brewing too, because you can only fit the grain build. You know what I mean? Because only so many. You can only put so much grain in there. With water, you know what I mean? It's gotta. You can't make say you have a 10-gallon vessel, and you want to make 10 gallons of barley wine. You can't do it in a 10-gallon vessel because you can't get enough liquid in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so much grain.
I want to start brewing, dude. I was looking at the equipment, something like the size of Beer Man's.
Don't do it.
No, I'm not.
I'm telling you, I went out and bought a 5-gallon.
I was looking at some that were the size of Beer Man's, and the price is crazy.
Yeah. It ain't cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheaper now. Go back 5-10 years and look at what Blickman shit costs.
What are you talking about, Josh?
ASMR beer reviews.
Hazy IPAs, hoppy ales.
They call their hazy IPAs hoppy ales. That's what he said.
Why?
Because they can.
That's weird.
I mean, it is. It's a hoppy ale, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Who comes up with this nonsense? You got a number for your beer, or did you already?
It's the beer ASMR people.
Yeah. Spearman's competition.
There actually is a.
I know.
There is a guy.
I finally got to the point where it finally recommends Beerman before it recommends that guy to me. Like when you're scrolling down, he's always first. But I eventually, after time, searching Beerman's thing, because I typically have to look up what my words are every.
I can't remember what I scored this, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I think I reviewed it a couple times.
Show. I'm pretty sure it's on my channel. Josh, why don't you come review a beer? Come review one of those.
Honestly, I do. I'll say that I like it more now that the hoppiness is kind of fallen off. I mean, it's still there. You get that. It's a slight floral, grassy type of hop, but it's not as like predominant out in front as it was
Yeah.
when we first got these. Which was, I mean, it wasn't bad, but for the
Cheers.
style was off-putting. I mean, I'm still getting those same flavors, that toffee, that caramel.
Yeah, because it's
Brown
fresh.
bread. Yeah. I don't think anybody's might not ever get this again.
No worries, Ron. Cheers, man.
Let's see bruise it again. But yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, like I said, looking over the style
Liar.
guide,
A liar.
looking over the style guidelines and what this beer is, it's really on the spot. I can't lie. Based
Nice.
on what they're saying.
I like that style.
Overall, rich, malty, caramel sweet beer gives an impression of suggestive of a dessert. You definitely get that on the nose. It's not cloyingly sweet. It's not syrupy. What else do we got here? It is a very light, smoky aspect to it, almost like a heavier, like a good roast compared to like a smoky. And it said peat smoke is inappropriate for the style. I don't get any diacetyl, which it says should be low to none. Bitterness, low to medium. It's definitely on the low side. Malt is present. Like I said, I'm picking up like brown, like toasted wheat bread almost. Maybe even like, like that Nature's Own, the honey wheat, like a nice toasted honey wheat. And like I said, since that hoppiness has died down, the water profile has come forward. Like I said, like it definitely drinks like some of the imports do. You like, I'd hate to. I'm gonna throw some big name companies out there. Your Von Stefan or like some of these Munich, where the I mean, it's different. It's not that it's minerally and it tastes off. But when you have those styles and like traditional, like real imports of this style, you get
It's definitely gonna taste different. Yeah, it's rooted in
and it's there, man.
Yeast's different, probably. He probably used a different yeast.
I don't think
You know
I
what I
have
mean?
the paper, and I don't think I have the paper.
A lot of the German beers, don't they typically have like only a few yeasts that they actually use? Probably.
I'm looking here.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, he's definitely in there.
Like typically with like, let's say like Belgian beers are a lot of the same yeast, Yes and no. When does this show start? We're actually drinking on two
So
products.
I know Beerman's been using a lot of what's that hot brand or the yeast brands, Omega.
Yeah.
So it's saying Scottish ale Y yeast it's number 1728, and English Scottish ale from White Labs. It's I'm really not sure, but I really don't see any flaws in this now. Like I said, since the hops fell out of it and doesn't have that green approach anymore. This is really, really honed in, and I could say he did a much better job. Me personally, score wise, it's tough because I've scored it before and I have no idea what I scored it. But based off today, I mean, 8.5 is kind of middle ground with this, not the low end, because it goes from anywhere from, I think it said 6 to 10%. But I think it could settle around like a 90, a 92, 93.
Nice.
There's some import items that I have had that are as good as this, or if not better. Like I said, I can definitely tell you there's some that they had down here. The Goal Splitter, it's a really good one. I enjoyed that. So it's just hard to say. This is a different style, because the wee heavy, it covers a lot of ground. Like I said, traditionally between 6.5 to 10%. So there's.
You say, what's the range for the ABV?
6.5 to 10%.
6.5. Since when are they 6.5 wee heavies? That I don't know if that's.
Well, if you look throughout history,
yeah, true.
High test alcohol is something fairly new to humans on a large scale, if you really look at it.
Yeah.
So, and that's the whole thing with like shilling. It was all about the shillings.
Yeah.
The higher you paid more for higher ABV beer, things like that. Your wee heavy. I'm not sure. Some people call it a wee heavy. Some people call what's the other thing that people well, it's a wee heavy. Then they have a Scottish wee heavy. It's kind of it's
ale. No.
Well, Scotch, yeah. That's the whole thing. It's kind of
shortened, kind.
But I don't know if it's the same thing exactly though. It says Scotch ale / wee heavy on Beer Advocate, but that's not BJCP guidelines. You know what I mean? Yeah. When I go for anything like that, I don't trust anything but the BJCP. You can't go wrong. Those are the people that judge shit worldwide, and if they say it's supposed to be like that, that's what it's supposed to be like.
Well, for this, the Helmhold Munich style Dunkel, I really like this. I thought this was pretty good. Definitely liked it on draft a lot more. Had much more body to it, but of course, that's draft for you. Overall, I'd give it like I'm gonna go 94. I think it was a really good beer. Definitely a solid beer. I like it. Fox Farm makes some awesome stuff. Yeah, I liked it enough to buy it on draft and then want to try it canned version. So, it was good. It was good. Of course, it's on draft is phenomenal, especially with the style. Dunkels in general are really good on draft. When I like this, I like to try the Dunkels if I see them. Not too many people do them, so I mean, when you see them on draft, they're one of the better styles to try for sure. Considering all you see nowadays are IPAs or stouts. It's all everyone's really doing. That I've noticed. It's a good thing about Fox Farm. They have a good range of different things you can. They even had a Grzycki, which is.
That's the style I haven't had. About one of the only styles stateside that I haven't got my hands on.
Grzycki?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a smoked wheat beer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we get those stateside, but that's like one of the only ones. That and I think English Mild. Because they do make stuff. There's stuff from like Iran and things like that we would never ever get imported over here. You know what I mean? There are different styles of the world that you just absolutely will not get in the United States. And then also you said what's the difference? This is also known as wee heavy. Scotch ales are malt forward and often darker and sweeter than Scottish ales. They have notes of caramel, toffee, and dried fruits. So that's the difference between a wee heavy and a Scotch ale.
No, so it's just bigger style. It's like double IPA. It's like an
Good way to
imperial.
put it. I guess that's why they have such a large ABV range.
Imperial Scotch ale. Do they have it still?
That would be the barrel aged, the backwoods bastard would be considered that.
Do they still have? Oh, they sold them all.
But
I have a can. I have the can in my fridge, but I don't want to leave.
it's tough though. I mean, like you're saying, it's not a style you see too often on the shelves. Like Scotch ale, wee heavies. It's kind of like you come across it and pick it up, roll the dice, man.
Yeah, sometimes they're like,
especially in America, because you don't see a lot
like,
of these
especially wee heavy. The big issue with the wee heavies is everybody wants to make it biggest ABV as possible, and then they try to jam it with caramel malt to make it cut through the booze. But some people know what they're doing. Some people are just like super high ABV, and then we're just gonna put way too much caramel malt in it. Oh, we got Mr. Beer Man in the house. Cheers, Beer Man.
Hey.
Yeah, this beer, after some time, is way more in the slot. The Couch Cat.
Oh, really?
That hoppy zazz fell off, and this is. I mean, it's literally 2 months to the day since you canned this, and it is right in this. I gave it a 93 out of 100.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you had any
more.
more.
I had one. I told you I was holding on to one to see what would happen, and then when I started the show, I said, I don't know. It's a roll of dice. Could be Bumpy's IPA. Could be this 50-50 shot. We're going to see how it goes.
Yeah.
And it was a Couch Cat. And it did exactly like I said to him, like this hop's going to fall off, and I feel like it's going to be like right in the slot, and it is. 2 months, it's there. Like I said, I told Tanner, you don't get any like tea like anything from it falling off.
Mm-mm.
And I feel like the water profile came out a lot more. It gives that like import kind of flavor.
It was actually water profile from Edinburgh, Scotland is where I picked it up. So it was like, cool.
It definitely doesn't taste. It reminds me of an import, water profile wise.
Nice. Excellent. That's good to hear. So age those suckers. Condition them.
All right. So I found my beer on the website. Wrong tab. One of Bavaria's preeminent classic lager styles, Dunkels, when done well, offer a deep and complex malt expression, along with a relatively dry and beautifully clean finish. Malt selection / utilization / fermentation management and the hop profile all need to be in sync to hit that mark. Well, I can't speak. Canning August 9th, 2023. So that's what mine is, right? Yeah. Yep. August 9th. So that's pretty cool. That's so if your canned on date is wiped off on your can, you can just go to the website and find their latest canning date. That's definitely unique. I never noticed that they did that. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Remember how I was telling you I wasn't sure if it was a 2 or a 0? Miscellaneous?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, wrong.
Well, that's what happens when you keep up with your website.
Yeah, pretty much. 5.3% ABV.
Excuse myself for one moment, but I am interested on what Beer Man's got. What do you got?
Yeah, so let's we'll make Beer Man full screen. So, or we'll make Beer Man big screen.
Hey,
there we go.
All right. Sorry I'm late again.
You're good. You're good.
Some things. Um,
No, this is last minute, anyways.
So this is from Cellar Maker out of Northern California somewhere, Oakland, and it's their coffee and cigarette smoke porter. It's a 7.7%.
That cup, that mug looks rough. Can we get a close up on that mug? Look at him. Looks like he had a long day.
There's even eyes on the ashtray.
Holy crap!
That's interesting. Anytime you hear the word cigarette and there's an ashtray and there's beer involved, it makes me nervous.
That's freaking funny though. That's a great label.
So a nice dark brown on the pour. It actually has some reddish hues in there. So a little bit of ruby in there. Nice cocoa head. Big bubbles, little bubbles, kind of silky. I can really smell the malt and the caramels and malts and chocolates and kind of a smokiness as well from afar. Going in on it, you get more of that, more of a chocolate bready kind of smokiness. Smokiness is kind of faint, but it's there. Really, really nice roasted malts in this. The roasted malts are really coming through really well. There's no hoppiness or anything like that. No bitter anything. It's not even acrid from the malt. So if anything, they balanced out the acridity of the dark roasted malts and the hops they used really well. It's real smooth smelling. All right, I'm gonna drink it. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man. Sorry, I was listening. Let's step away for a moment.
That's nice. That's definitely a porter. It's got that baker's chocolate, kind of a slight kind of a coffee-esque kind of feel. Then you get like that the smoked malts are kind of pulling through right in the middle. Very creamy mouthfeel, body's medium-ish. No alcohol whatsoever. It's got a nice dryness in the finish as well. Somewhat bready and caramel forward. Somewhat sweet, somewhat dry, but overall just a really nice drinker for a dark beer. 7.7 is not hitting me at all. It's really nice. Doesn't taste like ashtray. Actually, it kind of does have a.
Dude, it's like as soon as you said it doesn't smell acrid, I'm like, all right, as long as I get. When you see what, like I said, it's coffee and cigarettes, and then there's an ashtray on the front. I'm like, oh boy,
in the beer kind of flavor. You know, if you want beer with cigarette but it's not bad. It just gives you that idea of it. You're like, I think it's just because we saw the picture, but it's a really good beer. It's really not bad at all. It's one of the better ones. It's really robust. It's kind of like a robust porter in a way. So
it's a harder style to find as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Smoked porter is not your every day.
In a long time.
I found something like that, so I'm kind of glad. It's been a while. So cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. Awesome. You got a number?
A number for the beer? A good score?
You can sit and wait on and sip on it if you want.
No, it's smooth. It's got a real nice overall flavor profile. I'm liking the drinkability of it for the percentage, and just for what it is. I would probably give this like a 94 out of 100. It's really good.
That's what I gave my beer. Nice.
Cool.
We're all very close.
Yeah, Miss Nice gave 93.
Oh, 93. Cool. All right. We're on the same ballpark.
I pick up something new today. Great Lakes Brewing Co. Imperial Amber Lager aged in bullet bourbon barrel 4-1.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's some malt liquor right there.
That's
Amber Lager. Damn. That's strong.
God damn it, Ozzy. I wish you did reviews.
Right?
Yeah, it sounds good.
He won't come hang out with us. Ever since that one night, he hung out with us, and he was up with drunk one to like 5 a.m. drinking liquor, and he's never been back ever since.
Theo scared him away, apparently.
I don't think that was what it was. He got him and Ozzy got after it.
Oh,
he's like, them boys played too hard over there.
Oh shit.
I used to be. That was the last time I seen Ozzy. We were hanging. He came on like twice. He used to pop by CBPs every once in a while. And
Nice.
dude, we went off air, and I know
Here, back. I need to get a glass.
he was hanging out. Him and Drunk One were on the liquor. And I tapped out at some point, but they like I checked the hangouts the morning after, and they were up pretty late.
That's how it goes around here.
Gets dangerous at times, you know.
Yeah,
First it's like, oh, it's just a little beer.
oh, cool. My wife's waiting at at the pizza place right now. Good. I'm so hungry, dude. Sweet. I'm glad I caught this. Sorry, I'm not sorry, but I'm glad I'm here. It's good to hang out with you
This
guys.
is last minute. This is totally last minute.
Tanner went
When,
live. Yeah, man. I'm like, I'll be there in a minute. I just started playing that Ready or Not, and I was like, damn, I'm far in. I'm like, all right, I gotta quit because I'm like, he started. I gotta go.
all right.
I'm glad you had that beer, man. That's cool. It's good to see the aging or the conditioning of that, or hear you talk about it.
There you go. He said it. It was Seagram 7 and Crown.
Oh,
Oh no.
nice.
Well,
You always remember the bad ones.
yeah. So I'm probably just gonna hang live until so I'm supposed to be hanging with Ashley tonight, so I'm probably just gonna hang live until she gets here. But I think I'm gonna review another beer. I do have a Coors Banquet going, so I'm gonna sip on this for a couple more minutes. But yeah, I don't know. We could talk about you got anything brewing in your thoughts there, beer man? You got any beers that you're interested in just brewing rather than tribute beers? Are there any styles that you've been looking forward to learning about and stuff?
Yours. I want to do a close. I finally got my glycol chiller, the base part
Oh,
of it.
nice, man.
And so now I can, as soon as I get the accessories, I can chill the beer down to fermentation temps that I want. So I'll do some more lagers. So
What's up, DC?
yeah,
Cheers,
one
BC.
thing. Milkshake BC, cheers. Milkshake IPA for sure for Sparkles. The next thing I have in
Nice.
mind. So
That sounds good.
pumpkin
Dude,
pie.
that abomination beer I had yesterday was awesome. Did you see what I had,
nice.
Miscellaneous?
I
had that on Eric's show.
I did not.
I had the midday snack. I think I threw away the can, but it was
midday or midnight snack.
Midday. It was 7.7% stout with
the lower ABV. So that makes
peanut butter. It was peanut butter, chocolate sauce, banana, ice cream, and vanilla or something. It was really good.
I honestly haven't had a bad beer from that company.
It was really good.
And the craziest shit is they're brewed by the 12%. Which
they're actually brewing their own stuff now. If you look at their cans, it says
even before when it was
they were brewing it. So what they were doing was they were going to 12% and brewing at 12%. So the guys who own Abomination were actually brewing at their facility. So they were using their equipment to brew the stuff.
Yeah.
And then 12% would distribute it for them.
Yeah. You absolutely can do that.
Now they finally have their own. They have their own brewing equipment, so they're brewing their own stuff. And 12% is just I don't know if they're it says brewed and packaged by Abomination, and then 12% is just distributing it for them. So
that's good.
Yeah, they're moving their way up, which is awesome. Yeah, you used to see people getting,
I mean, last year, this time of year, I actually think it was after Halloween.
Their own shit. It's cool.
I said I was never gonna drink another pumpkin beer last year.
See, this was it. This is it right here.
It was a milkshake. It was a pumpkin milkshake IPA or some shit,
really?
or a hazy pumpkin. The shit was fantastic.
Damn.
This is what I had yesterday. Midday snack: chocolate peanut butter swirl milkshake stout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That with peanut butter, chocolate sauce, vanilla ice cream, and banana. No, yeah, it was
That's the reason I lost weight. I stopped drinking that shit.
good, dude.
That's why I weigh 220.
Sound
I'm
good.
265.
What was
10
the
pounds.
percentage on that? On that when you did, Tanner?
7.7. That the midday. Yeah, midday. And then I think the midnight snacks are higher ABV.
That's the
Maybe.
big ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a couple of those, and then they were good. Never, I don't think I said I don't think I've come across a bad.
Ridge is always talking about that pumpkin milkshake one by them.
That shit was gas. I had it last year, and I said I'm not drinking. Like, I don't like pumpkin beers to begin with,
Yeah.
you know. But I'll try a couple.
I saw that too. I should have bought it.
They are different.
Oh, you drinking?
Somebody,
Like
somebody
very-
you gotta buy this. But they were hyping it all to hell, and it wasn't just one person. It was like
Imperial Pumpkin Milkshake IPA, 9.3%. Malted oats, flaked wheat, double dry hop, citra mosaic, then fermented atop a monstrous amount of pumpkins, vanilla beans, pumpkin spice, and milk sugar. This hazy IPA pairs perfectly with hoodies, fall hikes, and nights out by the fire pit with friends.
That's why I want to make one.
that
I
thing's
think that's what it is.
flat, dude.
Oh, do that.
Look at the
Yeah.
color of it too.
It was beautiful beer. Well, I think
Oh.
they didn't all. I can't. Yeah, that's what color mine was.
Does it
That's
say anything
person
about hops in used?
See what that person said? Absolutely friggin' delicious. Just drink it.
Holy moly. Jeez.
That's cool.
Does it say
Got
anything
a
about
4 out of
hops?
5. You got a pretty good score. Typically, beer. I mean, typically this Untapped gives kind of. What the hell is this? Go away, Hulu.
Ozzy said he's seeing Christmas beers already. Good
Christmas
God.
beer. No. Already.
That's
I'm ready
bad.
for the eggnog. I want to see the Christmas eggnog again.
We get eggnog. Do we get? It's on the shelves here year round.
Oh, an eggnog milkshake. Oh.
Oh, I
Nice.
have a brewing company in Rhode Island that makes it's called Kegnog.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
you
an
do. I remember
Yeah.
you reviewing that beer.
It's really good, actually. It's an eggnog milkshake IPA.
They're using Citra and Mosaic on
even
Forbidden Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or even like I don't know, you could do like a Coquito milkshake IPA. It's like you've ever had Coquito?
Yeah.
I heard of it, but never had it.
It's
Yeah.
like
Coquito's different, though.
it's like Spanish eggnog.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
different. They say it's that, but it's like
It is. It's
It's
different.
not the same. Yeah, the ingredients are a little different.
It's
Still
almost
clean.
like almost like a horchata eggnog
Yeah.
had a baby.
Horchata. That's what I was thinking.
It's
Oh,
like
horchatas.
type. It's
Yeah.
oh.
Horchatas, churros. Oh, I love them.
Well, yeah, it's like rum, coconut, cinnamon.
Now Ridge wants me to do a quad IPA. Man,
Call it Big Bear.
a Kunipa. Yeah.
You got my Cash App, right, bud?
He wants me to do it after his dad. I was like, okay, maybe in the future.
You're gonna have to make a small batch of that.
Yeah, so small, like 7
That's what I was
gallons.
talking to Tanner about earlier. We hit on that, and we were talking about different beers, and it's like you can't even if you have a 10-gallon rig, that doesn't necessarily you can brew 10 gallons of every kind of because the grain and shit you got to have enough water. It's
Right.
fucks things up.
That's
You
how
don't want it like crammed in there.
Yeah.
Shiner.
1030
Well,
by Grain
Ooh,
Goes
that's
Top.
our holiday. Cheers, good though. That's the pecan one. I like the holiday. Right?
Breckenridge just got by that Canadian cannabis company or whatever.
Peach and pecan, the
Oh,
holiday.
really?
Yeah, they're
good
not
beer.
under AB InBev anymore. So is that place by you, 10 Barrels. They're not.
You know
owned
what I
by
want?
They're not owned by AB InBev anymore.
I want more. Considering Ron's here, I want more Abita PB and jams. I haven't seen that in like a year.
Mm.
The peanut butter and jelly by Abita. It's like a peanut butter and jelly. What is it? A lager or something? It's a lighter style.
Dude, they had Funky Buddha used to make one. It was a peanut butter and jelly brown ale.
PB and jams.
And
Fruit
the
field
one
beer.
year it was great, and then they got bought out by Constellation, and the next year they dropped their stuff, and it was terrible. I think I still have the bottle of it.
That sucks. So the quality goes down. Whoever the heck is brewing for their beer or whatever. You go from one company to the next or one corporation to the next, and they screw it all up.
You should do a peanut butter and jelly beer, man.
That sounds good, dude. Like a pour, like maybe like a stout or amber or something like that. Well,
Thank you, legendary Jetty. Yo.
That was it from Funky Buddha. They're no crust. They're
Okay.
oh, brown ale sounds good.
Sounds pretty good, but
then they changed the label change.
I like
and
the
they
picture. He's
changed
wearing a haircut, but it's really the guy cutting off the crust.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a joke. Like the label art used to be dope. Even Beer Man. I sent Beer Man that apple pie brown ale one, and it was like diacetyl and like dry crusty. It was like
It worked.
it tasted like apple pie in liquid. It was fucking nuts.
That's what I'm thinking about with the pumpkin pie milkshakes. Like, do I need to let a little diacetyl in there?
Hey, you got a beer?
Who?
You have a beer?
What the hell's a beer?
No, do you have one you want to review or? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll bring you up then.
I'm a big boy now. Today.
Day.
Uh-oh. I'm echoing. Oh, come on. There we go. Freaking new on YouTube here. Today I have a Telluride Brewing Company from Telluride, Colorado. It's a Pilsner. It's a Pilsner. 5.2% ABV.
That one sprayed a little bit. Saw that.
Yeah, it's pouring like shite. I'm telling you, everything from this fucking liquor store pours like crap anymore. I'm like, what the hell are you doing with it? I don't get it.
Shaking all of it up.
They know. That's what I was about to say. No, when he's coming, lock the door, hit the magnet.
I don't know. It maybe it's something with their coolers. Their coolers aren't kept as cool as they used to, so that might be it too. Oh no.
I had a bunch of High Life there for a minute that was doing that. Every one I opened was jumping out of
it. It's like you overcarbonated it. We're in Colorado. This is just distributed in Colorado. Carbonate like it's Colorado. What's up, everybody in chat? I'm just letting this sit here for a second. I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah.
There it is. Nice hazed Pilsner. Not very clear. It's like a pear in color. Effervescence, pretty good. Obviously, nice looking head. And my crappy Cigar City glass. I don't get a reaction on miscellaneous. All right.
I think you can see the he's on another tab. You can see the brightness keep bouncing back and forth on his face.
Who, miscellaneous?
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah, smells light.
I was talking to you, dickhead.
Smells like a Pilsner. Smells like a Pilsner, doesn't it?
It's nice nose foam.
I've got to go for a flavor. Sorry for screwing around.
You're good, man.
Gotta have fun with this beer. It's
Oh,
like
not structured at all. We've been all over
it's
the
just
place.
it poured horrible.
It's all good.
That's funny.
It's light. It's got a little creaminess to it, like
Nice.
yogurtness.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, very fresh, refreshing, crushable, delicious for a 65-degree day. So how do I rate it? My normal rating?
However you want.
All right, let's do bumpy. Well, the pour was a 0 because it was heady. I'm just kidding. Let's score this one. And the pinky was out there. But at about 90. It's pretty good for, a craft Pilsner. So that's pretty cut and dry, pretty straightforward. Should have grabbed something else out of the 12-pack. Oh, well. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers, man.
Legendary Tanner.
All right, Alex.
Hey, now.
Legendary Chedio.
Cheerio. I
I
know I said that.
thought Lloyd showed up for a minute.
Oh, thank you, Legendary Chedio. Alex was lit that night.
Did it say just Chetty? Chetty.
Chedio.
Oh, he said. Yeah.
Alex, he's a trip.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry, I'm talking to a lady real quick. Trying to keep it quick.
Ooh.
I don't think Siri counts as a lady. Chedio.
God damn it.
Oh, man.
Hey, Alexa, are you a lady?
Oh, you got Alexa too? Does Siri know?
I'm not a woman. I'm an AI. Damn, I just can't get any woman in my
I
life.
remember when they used to say crazy stuff, dude. When that stuff first came out, we'd be hanging out at the bar. My buddy would just be talking dirty to his phone. I'm like, and it would say the craziest.
Yeah, I
shit.
seen a video where the guy
My dad used to do that all the time.
you can
with his
ask Siri
iPhone.
to whisper, and Siri will start whispering to you.
Fuck that.
It's fun. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can ask her to whisper, and you guys start having a whisper conversation. It's very weird. Yeah.
It's not real quick.
I don't have any of that shit in my house.
I'll
I
be
don't
right
have
back.
this in my house. Are you whispering to Siri? What's
I don't, man. I don't like it. It's bad
That's
enough.
right.
I got a camera on my computer and on my phone.
whispering to Siri one night? Are you whispering to
I
Siri?
asked my little Amazon box to give me ASMR, and the response was, "I don't like that.
I don't.
I don't like it either." So I'm glad
They were at-
on the same page. I can't stand ASMR.
I just don't like the.
One of my friends that on Twitch that I've hung out with a few times, she's from Kansas City. She's super freaking hot. She started doing ASMR, and I'm like, I can't look at you. I can't listen to you.
Yeah, I don't. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with the ASMR. I like the cooking stuff. Like you hear the bacon frying, or you hear that's all cool. Like when you see that type of style of, but not like somebody talking like this.
I know they talk like that, and they grab their mic and go,
Some weird stuff.
rub their mic
I
and
don't
stuff. It's like, oh,
I don't mind.
they open the chalkboard.
No, see, that is terrible.
I don't even want to start talking about this because
Yeah, that's
gonna
whole
turn bad real quick.
rabbit hole.
I know.
I do have. I probably. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Probably should review another one.
Do it.
The only
show,
beer ASMR video that I like is Jeremy V JV's.
Yeah, it was so freaking hysterical.
Best
You know,
beer
it's just
ASMR video ever.
New glass.
ASMR beer review. Oh my god, I was
Excuse me.
dying. He nailed it. That guy is so creative and funny, and love to hang out with him and have a drink.
Yeah. You can do all that shit. I'm just not paying for YouTube Premium. You got YouTube Premium. You just download. You could download any of the content off of there, get your snippets, and edit it yourself.
Well, you know, there's other ways.
Dangerous too.
Hi, I'm Alex. What are you doing?
I clicked the thing.
I'm figuring it out. Yeah. I can still
No,
download it.
I'm going to be doing another Fox Farm.
Hmm.
This is their
Orwell.
American Pale Ale, 5.9% alcohol by volume. You can see Fox Farm Brewery. What is going on? Sheesh. My face is not there.
See, as soon as you put it in front of your face, it clears up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From the
Camera's
soil,
trying to
from the
focus on you.
spoils.
I guess that works, doesn't it?
Brewed and packaged at Fox Farm Brewery, LLC out of
Forever.
Salem, Connecticut. This one was canned 9/13/23. So this one's even fresher than the last one I had.
Nice. Mine are not fresh.
Less than a month old. An American Pale Ale, 5.9. Yeah, let's pop it open.
7 months old. Another thing I hate about that liquor store. Everything's old. It's like, just bring me in for like one day a freaking week and I'll fix this crap.
It's a nice looking pale.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Reminds me of that Burlington that I had. It's a hazy.
Hashtag non-proper glassware. We got
Is
the
that your wonky one?
Yeah, this is the one that isn't straight.
You have an off-centered Teco?
The stem is not.
That is golden. That's hilarious.
They sent me it like that too.
Whoa.
Hazy straw color and appearance. Definitely some nice hazy aspect to it. Pretty much no clarity to the beer. We got about a finger and a half white foamy head on top. Looks pretty good. Looks really good for a pale ale. Why do I feel like I have to like hide behind it for this thing to? I wonder if my product showcase mode is on. I think that's probably why. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's go on those. We get a lot of papaya. Well, this is actually, you get papaya, earthy herbal, kind of green, dank, vegetal. That's very green and vegetal for a 5.9 pale ale. A little bit of pineapple. Oh, it's so hard to get past. It's got that big oniony, dank aspect to it, but a little bit of sweetness from the malts. A little bit of like some breadiness, but yeah, it's just super green, herbal, kind of taking over the aroma. Kind of smells like the Fiddlehead IPA. I had a Fiddlehead IPA by Fiddlehead Brewing Company, and it was super dank. Super, super dank, green, herbal, herbaceous, very reminiscent to that beer. Let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
I'd drink it.
Wow, this is like, if I handed you this, you would just think it was a regular IPA. It's got a nice creamy mouthfeel. You can definitely tell that they used a good amount of whatever flaked oats, wheat, whatever they use to kind of beef up the mouthfeel. Definitely some of that green, herbal, dank aspect quality is there, but it's not necessarily bitter. It does actually coat your mouth with a little bit more of like you're kind of left with more of like a what's the word? You're kind of salivating. It makes you want to go back in for another sip, but it doesn't leave your mouth dry. Kiwi, maybe a little bit of kiwi I don't know what hops they're using. Maybe I have to go to the website.
Yeah, I drink that.
Yeah, me too.
It's pretty good. It's definitely got some complexity to it. It definitely has a bigger body, carbonation, a bigger body than you would expect for a 5.9% pale ale. Carbonation, I would say, is about medium. It's pretty good though. Yeah, it's got a good balance of tropical / fruity, and it's it's weird because it's very dank and green, but it's not really like green to the point where it's kind of like that hop burn. Um, and it's not necessarily bitter. So you get the dank green without the burn and the bitter. So pretty unique. Um, I like it. I kind of wish I opened it maybe a little bit later. I kind of wish maybe I waited maybe like a month and a half to 2 months to open this. Feel like I would have got a little bit more of a complexity considering the green aspect. I think it is a little too fresh. Maybe they canned it a little too soon. You never really know. I know some brewing companies they can their beers really, really, really fresh. Some people like super fresh green beers, and some people like when they sit a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't mind either or, but I definitely think that maybe this would be a little bit more laid back if it was a little bit older.
Yeah.
From what I'm sipping on, I'll still give it like I'll still go 90. It's still a really good beer. Still very tasty, drinkable. I picked up another beer I never had. Narragansett. Oh, nice. The regular lager Aussie. That's a Rhode Island beer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 90 for the Dwell American Pale Ale.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cheers.
I don't remember which one, man. John sent me some, and I had a pale ale from Burlington look like that, and I was like, yeah, it is. It's like basically, I don't know. You're really right on the cusp of that IPA. What did you say that was? 5.9?
Yeah, this one threw me for a loop though because I wasn't expecting it to be like super green. It's still like close to a month. Well, it's less than a month. Maybe that's why.
Pretty aggressive still.
10.5. Less than a month. I would think maybe like a week after a month it would change up a little bit more. What's that? What'd you say?
Spaced out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Fox Farm makes some good stuff. I wish they were closer to me. They're like an hour and like 20 minutes away.
I keep checking the mailbox.
They're almost as far as Treehouse. Well, they pretty much are as far as Treehouse is to me. Mosaic and Motueka are the hops.
Oh, yeah. Dan would like that one. He likes his new
Motu American Pale Ale featuring Mosaic and Motueka. $4.15 a can. $4.15 a can.
Did you get any lime in that? Did you say lime or lemon?
23. No, I don't think I specifically noticed any of that. Maybe now that you said it. I was getting a fruity, like citrusy aspect, but not necessarily like noticeably lime. That, like I said though, the green aspect totally kind of takes over the beer.
Yeah.
It's good though. I mean, I enjoy it.
5.9 is
variety of stuff.
ABV.
Marzen, Smoked Hellas, Dunkel, Weiss beer, Bavarian style Weiss beer, House Lager, American Pale Ale, IPA.
5 Hemisphere IPA.
Oh,
I've never. This is new.
Click on that. I want to see what they're working with in that.
Southern
Hemisphere. I thought it was a 5. I'm not on full screen. I have my glasses on too. I could clearly see that's an S now. My bad.
Nelson Sullivan.
That's it?
from Freestops with a supporting blend of varieties from New Zealand and Australia.
Oh, sporting blend.
Too bad they weren't closer. I could get that for my words for next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
October 4th, they canned it yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, geez, that's fresh as could be.
It's a freshie.
Nice.
What the heck happened?
Pizza's good.
Pizza.
I was hungry.
It's not a drinking stream.
You are really looking like Santa with that red shirt. Not gonna lie.
It had short-circuited beer reviews on or home brewing on there, but it's gone now. You know,
Somebody else has another beer they want to review. You can review it if you want. It's up to you guys.
In a few, same brewery, but in a few. Got
I don't have anything. I drank the only. I have one craft product.
Beer Man's got a bunch of craft.
I bought it for him for their birthday. Just haven't shipped it out yet, but I have it and it's not going bad. So
I've got another one. I just poured one, so I'll have to wait for a moment.
cheers.
Cheers. Oh, man.
You know what I had today? Oh, so
this Keystone Light just don't slap the same as that Keystone Ice.
No, I miss the ice so much.
The imaging on the
Stupid they got rid of that.
It's the same price.
Yeah.
You know,
so I went and cut the side of. So my mom's house, she has her front lawn and then the driveway and then the side of the driveway. And it was wicked long. I guess my grandma had just paid for the front lawn to get mowed and weed whacked and all that, taken care of and stuff. They wanted to charge her more for the side, so she didn't have them do it. So I was like, oh, I'll do it. So I went over there, but before I went over there, I had a Corona Familiar, one of the 32-ounce bottles. So
Yeah, quart.
I was just drinking one of those, just chilling. So I did that. It sucks though because the way the side of all that grass is, there's a truck and another car. One's my little brother's car that he never got registered. That's just sitting there. And then my truck that I need to put a steering column in my it's a 96, I think a 1996 Sonoma High Rider. So I need to put a steering column in it. But anyways, the sun doesn't necessarily hit the side of that. So it's always blocked. So the grass is like dying. So I was telling my grandma, I was like, oh, she needs to, kind of water this and try to keep up on it more. Otherwise, it's just going to keep being dead grass, But she has like other crap in there. Like I have like a cap from a Ford Ranger that I put on Facebook as like free scrap metal. So I put the cat, just trying to get rid of some stuff for her, So I was over there doing that. But yeah, like Corona Familiar, I haven't had in a while, and it wasn't bad. It's not a bad beer. I think it's the girl when I was buying. The girl was like, "Oh, is this good? What's it taste like?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty much just like Corona. It's got like a higher." Yeah,
beer.
Tastes like Corona. There's no difference. The Familiar, I think, is like a 0.4% ABV difference.
That's the high test stuff.
I haven't had that in a long time.
4.8. What is regular Corona?
I don't know. I don't drink that shit. It's expensive.
4.5, probably 5.52.
I don't know.
4.6. Wow, what a difference. 0.2. Corona Extra is 4.6. Corona Familiar is 4.8.
All right.
I knew it was like some joke ABV difference. They're like, yeah, let's give it a 0.2% ABV difference and call it a different beer.
Yeah.
Can't even make it 5. They should have just made it 5 like Budweiser, but no.
Mhm.
Well, their Corona Extra, I guess, is supposed to compete with Budweiser, right? I think for the most part.
God, Budweiser's competing.
Every
One
light
brand,
beer
one
competes with Budweiser, right?
That
No.
is true.
Yeah,
I mean-
every beer in that category has to compete
I
with
even
Budweiser.
heard Corona's starting to close the gap on fucking Modelo. Even it's an article that I read.
Do they wait? Those are 2 different companies,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Because
Yeah, 'cause
Modelo's
Modelo-
Mexican invasion.
Modelo is Constellation.
Yeah.
Grupo Modelo, right? Go by
Yeah.
something
I
like
think that
that.
sounds right.
One of them, yeah. I know one of them's owned by Constellation.
And then who's Corona?
I can't remember.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Probably shows it on Beer Abigail. I'll tell you right now. Oh, Grupo Modelo. No, they're owned by the same people.
They are?
Yeah,
Oh.
Which is
Grupo Modelo.
oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as far as now,
Yeah.
of course, somebody bought the 2 most best-selling Mexican-style lagers. You know, one company was like, "Yeah, we're gonna own both of them." It's like Coors Miller. It's like the same thing with Coors Miller.
It's not Coors Miller. It's Coors Miller Molson.
No,
Oh,
it's-
so it's
oh,
parent. So
It's Miller
see,
Coors. Sorry, yeah, it's Miller Coors. Sorry, Chetty.
It's Miller Coors Molson.
Most
Because here we
Molson.
call it Molson
Molson.
Coors.
Molson, the Canadian beer.
Yeah, because they merged this or whatever long
Yeah.
time, like 20 years ago. It's been a long time.
okay, so
swallow pepper.
Modelo, not to be confused with Constellation Brands, which owns the Modelo brand under the license for the United States market.
Maybe you're right.
So the Modelo company is a large brewery in Mexico that exports beer, including Corona and Pacifico.
So, yeah.
So this is where it comes into play because they have these parenting companies, which is AB InBev and InBev and Constellation. So it's different licensing. You know what I mean? That's where I think where the spread is. You know what I mean? Because whereas Modelo, like I said, I think it's a Constellation product. Is where I feel like Corona's more dealing with AB InBev.
So this is on Beer Advocate. From Grupo Modelo,
Beer Advocate.
SA de CV. And then this one. Oh, hold on.
Old ass dusty website. Fucking update your shit.
See,
Well,
Grupo
it's
Modelo, SA
awful.
de CV.
I don't think Corona's awful.
I would
No,
much rather have a Modelo.
I don't
they
think
don't-
Modelo is
I like
poor.
Modelo
I think
more, though.
Modelo's
They scored Modelo higher than Corona.
I feel the same way, but I feel like they're both scored a little bit lower than they should be. People are just hating on them.
Oh, that's just because Beer Advocate doesn't like light lagers. Or adjunct lagers.
Well, beer man, you chucked them some good juju.
I'm muted. What happened?
Bram Hall.
I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom 1 second.
What do you
Yeah,
do?
Oh, cool.
Spread the love.
Good to hear. Awesome. I like to share everyone out as much as possible. So
Oh, hell yeah. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Brandon. That's so cool. Yeah, I love seeing that. Love seeing my friends like get a shit ton of views.
What
I'm
about
going
Dos
stagnant
Equis?
again, boys.
Another one.
Dos Equis? I haven't drank a lot of Dos Equis. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little expensive, and I'm just kind of like, man, it's a. I don't know. It's either Mexican cerveza or it's going to be more like Vienna lager because the Vienna lager kind of falls into that.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean that
it's
Victoria
kind of like
about
that's that double-edged sword thing right there. Because
yeah. Victoria was the Victoria was really good.
I didn't mind that.
I was
I
actually
bought out of
surprised by
sheer.
it.
I have no idea
Right.
and I bought a quart of it. I just didn't know what it was, and I'm like, it was a darker beer, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
I prefer I do like the Modelo though. The
I was
Negro.
expecting it to be lighter,
Yeah.
like
I like Modelo a lot.
like a like a
The
regular
foil
Modelo
is
Especial and
Damn it with the
Corona
foil.
Extra, and it was like nope, dark. I'm like sweet. It's just expensive. It's like $12 for a 6-pack.
Yeah.
I'm like fuck.
Yeah,
Like
you're
I said, I
talking
should have just bought the damn.
$18 12 packs of beer and shit. Can't
Yeah,
afford
I
that.
mean, it does compete ish with other Vienna lagers, but still, I'm like that's steep for an import.
What's like Stella Artois is expensive as hell too,
I know.
Yeah,
That's not worth it.
I like Stella.
but it's so good. Yeah, it's so good.
I've not had the Stella Dark at the midnight. I've not had that. I thought once.
I people said they were like meh, and I just never tried it for myself.
Mm. Well, I'm gonna have to get a Halloween beer for next week for Beer Man. Not the freaking stomach.
That's what you should do, Beer Man. You should switch your wheel up and do like a Halloween themed wheel.
Or you could do a Halloween themed
number. You know what I mean? Something spooky. You could, you know what I mean? Come up with
Yeah, I
something
could do
like
that.
that.
I'd be screwed. I'd have to I can't.
I mean, and honestly, you could put that into play with different holidays. Christmas, switch it up, fucking,
or just say,
Fourth of July.
Yeah.
You know, switch. I don't know. Just a thought.
Or just say, all right, next.
You don't get to do this.
Christmas theme, Thanksgiving,
brainstorming almost.
Yeah.
No, it makes it fun, It makes it fun.
Thanks.
Kind of cool.
I mean, everybody
I got my words on like that fits the season perfect.
Yeah.
And even if my words didn't fit the season, I'd probably say, screw it. It's like Halloween. Let me get something Halloween-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have walked a mile to the liquor store that way and back because I know they have the fluffy pumpkin.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I have to go there tomorrow.
Yeah, you're not. I don't disagree with you.
What's the fluffy pumpkin? What kind of style is it, or whatnot?
I'm trying to remember. It's got marshmallow in it. So there's your plump and the wicked pumpkin. It's wicked nasty to me. I'll get a 6er of it probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Friday. I might go grocery shopping with my mom.
Cool.
Because she likes to go grocery shopping with me, even though I'm done in like 10 minutes and she takes an hour. And that means I grab another like $50 worth of shit I don't really need because I'm bored. The liquor store or that grocery store. As it has more of a selection for Wicked and Fluff, or Wicked and Plump.
Cheers, Bill.
Well, it'll be a fun one.
Bloody and smart. Bloody and smart. Good Lord.
This is really good.
Get yourself a Clamato.
Yeah.
As soon as it went on Bloody, I'm like, if that hit me, I would have been like, well, I guess it's going to be a Clamato.
I'm going to try to do these more often. No, yeah, my watch hours have been like tanking.
Yep.
So I'm trying to just, put a little bit more content out there, like actual live streams. I haven't done lives in a while.
I'm close to 5,000 now.
There you go.
Yeah, they actually lowered it to 3,000.
I know that.
503,000. Yes.
Well, no, they're. Oh
no! It better not be lowering the 1,000 freaking sub shit because that pisses me off. I bust my damn ass.
They do. They have 2-tier monetization.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It says 1,000.
500 subs.
Oh yeah, 500 and
3,000 watch hours.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
And the other one's just how it's been for a while.
Jeez.
Holy cow.
Thousand
It's
subs.
100. Well, you can enjoy have fun with that 65 out here.
It's a lot of grinding, Tanner. That's what it is.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Well,
fucks in it.
I put
And you
out
know what
content.
it
I
does?
should probably just do more live stream type of content. I can come up with videos for us to do too, like more than just rate that beer.
When
I
you
want to bring
video,
back like Will It Mix. I know there are a lot of people that really enjoyed watching Will It Mix. So hopefully we can start bringing that back. I'm going back to my 2-day off work schedule. So I would like to get more back into doing a live at least once a week,
There
maybe
you
twice.
go.
Was thinking about, just doing possible, like just kind of, I got to figure out, I want to get, I have a couple laptops, but the batteries are both crap. So I want to get something to where I can live stream like outside hanging out in my backyard where I'm like just kind of cooking and on the flat top, and maybe I can do some beer reviews in between, do some cooking streams and stuff, and just kind of hang out and have people join, but that's just a thought.
It's your watch hours, right? That you're wanting right now? Because you got like 1,200 some odd people. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the subs, and the subs are cool too. My subs are going up a little bit, but yeah, it's just like the
Everyone
actual
wants the
watch
playlist.
hours, the actual like returning watch hours, and people watching full videos is low. And whatever. I want to put out more content. I want to put out different style content. I like doing just like straight up reviews.
Yeah.
But there's always got to be something. I feel like there's always got to be something that you got to do to just kind of, push your limit, or not necessarily push your limit, but just do something different to make people interested and want to watch and have a good time watching and stay tuned and not want to watch 2 minutes of your video and say, all right, well, I'm going to go watch somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to find your niche, I guess you could say. Yeah.
At work, I can put on your playlist. If you have a playlist of videos, I can just throw that on and not even, no offense, but I can just put it on and not listen,
Oh, I know. Yeah. I don't mind at all. That's awesome.
Just the watch time.
When you go from being a video channel to doing lives, it's totally going to have big time sex with your algorithm.
Yeah.
Really hard
It
to
is.
convert back. Once you go from live to getting the time to converting back to just video is going to be absolutely devastating once again to your analytics and where you're getting, and it's really tough thing. It's not.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's unobtainable. It's definitely.
I want to do more.
Crazy.
I want to do more like solo streams. I feel like I should do more solo streams. There are a lot of things that I have planned that I want to do. I mean, some could be live. Like I want to brew a beer. I feel like if I ever brew a beer, the first beer that I brew should be live. I think that would be awesome. I also have.
We can make fun of you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And then I have the barrel that I want to put some corn whiskey in and try to age. So I mean, the process of doing that, whatever I could capture, as far as like what you could actually film doing that stuff, I would like to do. That's probably not going to be. I don't know if that'll be live, but I watched some videos of people doing some brewing, and I want to make my own content brewing. I think that would be awesome. I think that's like the next step for my channel is like brewing for sure.
I love that it's still online, but
I want to get a small kit. I really want to get a small kit. I really do. I want to get a small kit. I want to try to figure out, day by day, try to brew some beer, and because I feel like I could come up with some good ideas. I already have a couple recipes thought of.
Just start slow.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Should be
Do a
fun.
stovetop. Do a little stovetop 1 or 2 gallon thing, you
Yeah.
know. And
Same thing I said. Start small, bro.
That's where I'm at right now because I'm like, screw it. I got these ingredients. It ain't gonna turn out well. No, it won't. It's gonna turn out really crappy. Have that freaking extract funk to it, and I'm like, it's not gonna be a good beer. But whatever, I got done.
as long as you're
Hey, Tanner,
sanitized.
ready? One
So-
fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
You want to review it?
Yeah, what the hell?
Get you up.
Once again, from Telluride Brewing Company, we have Redfish American Style Red Ale at 5.2. Most of their stuff is at 5.2. It's weird. They're at elevation, man, so they don't want those big beers. All right, crack this open. Crack it open very slow. Like talk like this. Ooh, juicy. Yeah, it just fills the top of the can.
Don't we all, beer hounds? Don't we all?
Golly. I'm pouring it like.
Sounds nice.
Oh, fine. I'll just Alex it up real quick. Oh, that looks like a delicious beer.
Oh no!
Jeez Louise. That's fine. I got to steam clean the rug anyways. But there's your red ale. You might as well take me down while this sits, and I'll let you know when it's ready.
All right,
I'm sorry.
it's all right.
I have no idea what the hell this liquor store is doing with their beer anymore.
Shaking it.
They're probably shaking it like that vigorously
said,
and then putting it on the shelves, and it just never settles.
Bill said he poured it like me.
Well, Bill likes head, so here
He
you go.
also
Here's your
said,
beer
"Hold
head.
it over your head."
One over your head. Well, I guess it's
I-
good that
I
way.
agree with Ron.
Years, I love it. It's perfect for me. I've been fortunate to brew my own recipe at Lord's and went to Great British Beer Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome, dude.
Stinky. I need to put my steam cleaner up tomorrow.
Stovetop's good, man. It works. Just get you an igloo cooler for your mash tun, and rig it up. Get you a little bazooka screen or something, and then get just a 5-gallon pot to put on your stove, and just do a 2-tier, like a gravity tier, where it drops down into the mash, and then you pour your strike water in there, heat it up, close it up, let it get to your mash in temps that you want for about an hour or so, and then you go ahead and drain it off and sparge it into your boil kettle. And,
Bromhall, that is so freaking awesome. Your beer went
that
to
is awesome.
GBBF. Holy crap. I couldn't imagine if one of mine went to a GABF. I would have been like, wait, what? You're going to try to. I get the award, right? I mean, that's right. My freaking
How much do the
recipe.
pots normally go for? This is saying $45 on Amazon? Is that
For what?
the 5-gallon pot?
Oh yeah, like $35-$45. Yeah.
That's not bad.
You want stainless.
Does it have a spigot on it at the bottom?
Oh, you want that, right?
Yeah, you kind of do want that. Or
I
you
don't
can get
have
the
that. That's
non-
part of my problem.
It
Like,
depends on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
not oxidize a beer.
Does it come with a false bottom? Like what? Like there's I got questions.
Yeah.
That's why I want to just buy a kit. I want to
You
buy
know
like
what I
a
mean?
kit.
Does it-
Just buy a kit that
Don't
has
jump
everything
the
with
gun,
it.
do your research, look around. Don't buy any Blickman shit. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm not liking Blickman stuff, not to be
Don't buy it.
a hater, but
Don't buy it.
I like
All
my
those poor
spice stuff.
bastards fucking made those people rich back in the day.
Yeah,
That shit was their shit was expensive as fuck.
he's creative with his designs, but I don't know about that.
All by myself. They left me.
I would just go off Northern Brewer,
Here,
go to
man, all
Northern
right.
Brewer, more beer, and go get you a kit. It'll come
There
with
you
the
go.
pot, the carboy, all your siphon, everything, your bucket or whatever. Yeah,
Iceberg, dead ahead.
looks like ice cream soda or
No.
root beer
Nice.
float.
Honestly, Tanner, if you wanted any, oh, he's gone now. I can tell you a super easy way that you can get in a rig if you're willing to spend around. I don't know what they cost now, but I'd say between $300 to $500. You can get like one of those old like the Grainfather type deal, one of those electric fuckers where you can ferment. Like they make them where you can ferment and fucking everything in them now, like a one shot fucking deal.
Yeah.
It can cool. It's got the cooling in it too, and you can set it to hold bucket. It's there. That shit's come a long way, and some of it is like, I mean, the sky's the limit with that shit. You know, you can spend as much as you want, but
space saver too. You know.
I don't know. You pull it out on your porch, fire it up, fucking.
Looks like a beer straight out of Simpsons. Chetty.
What is that?
Brahma.
I know, right? I mean, it's like freaking Simpsons pour.
Oh, it looks like High Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and
Raise
meringue.
the roof. Back up. Well, whenever Tanner gets back. Yeah. Yummy.
Like a cloud.
Oh, and he's back. All right. Today, children, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to teach you about a red fish, American style red ale. And it takes a while to settle, but it looks like this. A little frothy head. Definitely has that red ale color, kind of the oranges, light brownish tinge. Looks like sewage water, but that's a different story. Aromas. It's got sweetness to it. And like yogurt. I mean, maybe all their beers are yogurty. I don't know. But yeah. Getting some of the grain. Now I'm going to get some of the hops out of it. Cheers. Take a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
LA River water for Bill. Okay. It's got the hop flavor, but not like a hop bite. Yeah, the hops are definitely very prevalent in this. You get a little bit of the grain. A little sweetness, but not a whole lot. 85 out of 100. It's average red ale. And that's pretty much how Telluride beers are, except for their face down brown. Their brown ale is phenomenal, but it's not out yet. Even though behind door number 1 says face down brown.
Oh.
But it's not the brown. No, the brown's good, but this is all right. It's drinkable. I mean, $18 for a 12-pack, I'll take it. Whatever. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tanner's eating tacos.
It's got
Cheers, man. No, I got
What the hell are you
burrito.
munching on?
burrito. I thought you said there was pizza.
No, burrito.
So freaking.
There you go. You can start doing mukbangs.
No,
It's
thanks.
a lager. It falls
I
into
don't
the lager. Mukbang, yeah.
Oh, no.
I ain't
That's
doing it.
pretty good,
Mukbangs.
lager.
Nobody wants to see me eat, bro. It ain't pretty.
Yeah, Germanic lager style.
Because that lady decided not to talk
It is different. Yeah. I was watching about that the other day. Can't remember whose shit I was watching, but they broke it down. Best beer, Oktoberfest, Marzen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Marzen's is the same thing, just a little darker, a little richer.
Mm-hmm.
More
Well,
malt.
they're made in March, right?
Yeah, and they just ferment and
And
chill.
then they're ready by that time.
Fishing by the time, yeah.
Yep.
I would assume the same with the Oktoberfest as well. I mean, the fest beer. I mean,
Something like that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
it's like those cellar beers.
Essentially, yeah.
In the keeping. What's those ones? You know where I'm going with this, right?
Meaning that lasts for like forever.
For Multi Mondays. I can't remember. What's the
I
style?
know, like the Gu's. That shit has like a shelf life of like 60. Like we had beers that were good till like 2030, 35 and shit like that. It's like printed on the label.
Did you give your beer a number, Chatio?
Huh?
Did you give your
Yeah,
beer
an
a number?
85.
Oh, okay.
It's just there. It's drinkable, I guess, in my book. The 80 range is like, yeah, it's fairly good. It's worth trying, but yeah. I've had better. Ooh.
Your breakfast looked good the other day, Tanner.
Not the one from this morning.
It could have been this. I don't know, man.
No, I did one this morning minus the bacon. No, it was the same thing. It was like I did one. I did one this morning, but it was the same thing minus the bacon. The bacon was really good though. Yesterday I did a.
So you gotta get a chef's apron, and then just like put that on. Go outside.
Yeah.
Slides, nothing else on but the apron. Cook breakfast.
Was 2 hash brown patties, three like the sausage links, but those are tiny. 3 little sausage links, 3 pieces of bacon. It was like that was like some thick cut bacon, but it was I put brown sugar on top of them.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I had Texas toast.
Ooh. There you go.
Pretty on
You
the
know
flat.
what? You know what's really easy to make on there? If you get Texas toast, like just the style cut bread, or you go to Publix, or you go get some nice challah bread.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, challah is freaking bomb, dude. Everyone shits on Jews. I'm like,
French toast, bro.
bread is so good.
Challah for French toast.
yes.
Fucking knock your dick in the dirt.
You're right.
What's challah bread? I don't know what that is.
It's a Jewish.
It's a Jewish
Oh,
bread.
It's an egg
Yeah.
bread.
But yeah, when I was in Florida in the summer, it's like every Sunday.
I mean,
We had French toast with the
Is it
leftover challah.
spelled CHALLAH?
yes.
Something like that. Google will correct it.
It's
Ashkenazi Jewish bread.
Yep.
It looks like a pretzel.
You can get it where it's braided and
My
Yeah, it
cousin
looks.
does
Yeah, it
it,
looks.
and
Yeah,
that's
it
all.
looks braided. Yeah, it looks like a
Oh,
pretzel.
challah bread. Challah.
it's
Challah, the sea sound like
Challah.
That was it.
challah or challah, like you like to call it. Get that loogie going.
not-
That's how you speak. That's how you speak Hebrew. You gotta have a loogie.
Oh, man. You just made a loogie.
I've heard people call it that. I'm like challah bread. I'm like, what the fuck
Challah.
what are you talking about?
You know, we always go holla at your bread.
No, but it is.
Hooty-day.
I used to make it. We used to buy the doughs from Publix. We would
I got
buy
a
the
shark
raw
stinger on me
doughs,
right
and
now.
I would have to like I'd proof them and fucking then bake them. That shit's tricky too. You got to bake it. It's
Oh.
200 degrees
sugar.
when it's done.
That sounds good.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Takes forever. It's an all day thing.
Ooh, shiny. Shiny,
Well, does
shiny.
anybody else have any other beers to review?
No,
I've done two. I'm good.
this Keystone Light's still holding it down.
I
Well,
kind of
if you
did
guys
want to do a
want to,
review of it. Oh, no.
You guys want to do shout outs or wrap it up at 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll chill and have a drink for another 6 minutes or so, whenever you're ready to end it.
That's fine.
ABM doesn't go live for 3 hours and 10 minutes because hate that it's so
I'm
freaking late.
going live at the top of the hour. It's thirsty.
Attaboy, there we go. I don't think Ricky's drinking.
Free, back to the grind.
I gotta rack this.
That I'm getting. I was playing that.
You can rack it. You can rack it live. We'll watch.
I could.
It'd be kind of
I'm
fun to
still
watch.
cleaning my keg right now, the PBW meat right now.
Mm,
Then I'm gonna throw some sanitizer in there.
there you go. It's 420, man. Well, it's 420 all the time for you, Bill. We already know. Same with Beer Man.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not lying.
8:43 in the morning.
Actually, it's 420
somewhere.
421.
Oh, Miss White. Oh no.
You missed it yourself, Bill. You posted at 7:21. It was 4:21.
And let's get ready for the sunlight to kick my ass for the next 6 days.
I'm getting ready to watch the Bears fucking lose.
Oh, that's
road.
right. Oh, shh.
Football on tonight,
Thank
boys.
you.
Oh.
I know my Chugs League. I
That
don't have
light
anybody
is fucking brutal, huh? Chatty's got that beam right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's twice a year, and we're at the fall point, and it's just it gets
Fucking
bad.
put a piece of tape over that shit or something.
My front door is open, and I want some.
Oh,
fresh
that's
air.
what it is?
Yeah, my front door's open. I want as much fresh air as I can get in here for the next 10 days before I have to put the glass back in when it gets cold every night.
Right.
So it's like,
Mhm.
what did you? Did you steal my sunshine? It'll be gone soon, but yeah.
Other
In
than
2 or 3 days, I think by Sunday at this time of day, it's gonna be right in my head, and I'm just like that for a few minutes. Crack the door a little bit.
Other than that, I'm going live at the top of the hour. Thanks for having me, Tanner. And like I said, I've got another channel in the works, and I've got to get some more content together before I put it out. But it should be interesting. I'm going to come with some new, fresh stuff. So we'll see. Cheers, boys.
Cool, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Wait, Chatio, did you do your
No, not yet. But I
started talking. We rambled.
yeah, the only shout out I have is
Pulled a Reagan.
you did. You jumped the gun. Hold on, I gotta look at my calendar real quick and confirm. Yeah, Monday the 16th. Lunch with Chatio. I took the day off. It could be earlier. It could be any time actually that day. I took the day off of work. So sometime on the 16th, lunch with Chatio. I'm still deciding on the next guest. I have somebody in mind, but if they can't make it, they can't make it, and I'll find somebody else. So if one of you guys are off Monday, let me know now. And on Mondays, and I'll say, hey, get up here. But yeah, Monday lunch with Chatio because I killed Monday Mingle. Shanked it. Cheers.
I would do that.
Yeah, man.
My phone doesn't work. Send StreamYard to change their audio settings.
Yeah, that sucks.
We get reverb.
Beer man.
Beerman?
Nam Reed.
Got my live shows, Beer and Cheese Tuesday, 8 o'clock, and all spun out at 3 o'clock, 6 your time. 3 for me, 4 for Chatio. Other than that, just got some reviews from Ryan's Beer Reviews. There's a shout out for you. He's coming back, I think, the 7th or something, back to Maryland. So just sent his package out today. Put a couple of the Bears in there, so I might do a review with him solo. I'm going to see if Dan and Mike want to show up on that as well. I know Shark Home Brewing is another shout out. Set up his thing already for me, Chatio, and him. And I think Josh as well to try the bear.
Sounds like he's most likely, from what I've heard.
So 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 Eastern. So that's really all I have. But cheers. Thanks. Thank you, Tanner.
For sure, man. Thanks for stopping by and doing a beer review with us.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Yeah, this was definitely last minute. Thought, I have some stuff in the fridge that I need to get through. And just doing regular reviews is not going to cut it. I want to drink this stuff fresher. I don't want to, have a beer sit in my fridge for 4 months before I do a review on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to Fox Farm, bought a bunch of stuff. I got stuff from Beer Tour Palooza. So I'm like sitting on things that I want to use as content, but I don't want to have product sitting in the fridge for 2 months. I already know what he's gonna say.
You have my address, right?
Yeah, exactly. Try to.
Right.
I wanna, we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, as far as like, should have Monday, me, Dan, and Bumpy, and it's not just me, Dan, and Bumpy. If anybody else wants to come up, just message me, let me know. We're gonna be reviewing Evan Williams Ball and Bond. It's it's definitely a cheaper bottle. I think it's like 16, 17 bucks. It's a bottle and bond bourbon. Unfortunately, I think the only size you can get is like a 750. But it's cheap. I think it's right around like 17, 18 bucks. But we're gonna be reviewing that, doing an examination on that Monday, roughly around like 8 or 9. Bug. Yeah, 8 or 9 on Monday, 8 or 9 p.m. On Monday, next Monday. Yeah, look out for other reviews, possibly some more Rate That beers. Like I said, I want to start getting back. I want to start getting back into doing more live streams, just kind of hangouts. We'll see what happens. Shout outs for other people. We'll bring up YouTube here. I will shout out Thomas Fellow 75. If you guys don't already know Eric, check him out. Wildcard Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Kilco Whiskey Musings, check him out. Massive Beers, Matt from Massive Beers, check him out. Bumpy Road Brewers. Sure, if you're on my channel, you've heard of Bumpy already. I tag him in literally like 50% of my stuff recently. Tag him in almost all my stuff all the time. Scotch Down Under, check him out. Nerd Sense. Dave's TV. Just recently started watching his channel. Awesome channel.
I met that guy in real life.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's
You
the
met
guy.
Dave? Dude, that's
Yeah,
freaking
that.
tight, dude. That's awesome.
I remember you telling me about that a while ago. That's funny. Booze Review. Whiskey Vault. Kent Beer Reviews with Craig. Who else? Bad Axe Bourbon, Whiskey Encore, Independent Joe. Hello again, whiskey friends. The old growler. Yeah, go check him out. Listed a bunch of people there. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Doing some beer reviews. This is Open Panel. It's a live beer community, beer buddy kind of review beer. We're not really that structured. It's a little bit chaotic. There's some other conversation going on between reviews. I kind of like it like that. It's a little bit more laid back. We're not like super serious, full on beer review. If you want to come up, hang out, talk about a beer for 2 minutes, that's fine. I like that. Rate That Beer is kind of that style of beer review show. It's a little bit more laid back. Casually, people start to join. It's kind of been the theme where I just kind of started off by myself and other people pop on because I typically do it randomly. But yeah, shout out to the panel, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, Chatio, Beerman. Thank you guys for popping up here. We also had the chat, other than the people that are already here. We had Bill from Beer Hounds. Definitely check him out. Beer Reviews, awesome dude. Brimble Backroom Brewery, check him out. What else? Commerce Ozzy was here. I don't think Ozzy does reviews, but thank you for your support. Last Beer does pop-up live streams every once in a while. Check him out. BC Beer Reviews. Go check him out. Ronald J. Terrio. Check him out. One of the OGs, been doing this for a while. We had Poppy Eats and Tater Dom. Tater Dom, great supporter. Poppy Eats. Awesome food reviewer. If you like food reviews. There's a lot of fast food reviews, too. Interested in that stuff. Check it out. And yeah, we're pretty much at that 2-hour mark. Thank you everybody for hanging out, stopping by, whether you're in the chat or on the panel. And yeah, until next time, if there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe on upcoming videos. Like a beer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.